Nowadays, industrial or commercial flooring systems play a very. Hi friends, if you are an architect or an engineer or any professional attached to the construction or real estate industry, then to know the secret and benefits, you can't afford to miss this informative video anymore. Stay tuned and watch till the end and unlock the hidden potentiality. It is a compilation of useful knowledge as available, blended with potential and practical exposures and experiences earned from project sites. Hello friends, myself Avijit Datta. You are watching our YouTube channel Smart Engineers. As you know, in Smart Engineers, our motto is to discuss about the subject matter which are not covered adequately in our college course curriculum, but there is a huge demand or requirement in practical or professional field or in industry. Let's try to bridge this huge gap between the academia and industry and develop our country. Before we proceed further, request you all to subscribe our this informative channel and press bell icon for immediate all future notification and updation. Friends, if you haven't watched our earlier two career advancement videos, that is how to earn IGBC AP certification in next 2 weeks, that too in first attempt, and you will get all these informative videos in our YouTube channel. Please go through and upgrade yourself. Industrial flooring options. Disclaimer: this video is prepared for educational purposes only. The intent is to bridge the gap between academia and industry while compiling the subject matter. A few images and videos were taken from the internet for appropriate presentation and fair use. Neither any copyright claimed on those nor any copyright infringement intended. Also, as it is an educational presentation, it shall not be used for any legal or other use. Nowadays, industrial or commercial flooring systems play a very vital role in any construction or real estate projects pertaining to its durability, appearance, drainage, safety, housekeeping, lesser maintenance, and many more other advantages. These dust-free monolithic floors are far ahead from their conventional counterparts. Also, varied range of advanced industrial or commercial flooring systems are available to match the requirements and applications. These flooring systems have become an integral part in almost all projects. But whenever you will go for any industrial or commercial flooring systems, the next challenge will come. What is the right type of flooring system suitable for the right place? Whether it will be RetroPlate type or PU, Epoxy or VDF or Lazer Screed type. Also, what should be the grade of flooring? FM1 or FM2 or other types. So many, so forth. And the alarming fact is that, being the specialized subject matter, even very few consultants or contractors can understand where to use what system and the probable pros and cons. Otherwise, as you have seen, even after spending huge, you will not get the desired outcomes. Considerations behind selection. Decision pertaining to selection of specialized flooring depends upon the following considerations: type of project, grade of project, stack of the building, grade of interior finishing, number of floors where specialized flooring is required, type of flooring and its dead load consideration during design, type of drainage arrangements, budgetary provision available. Available options with pros and cons. Few of the options are grading and retroplating, VDF, that is vacuum dewatering flooring, screed concrete flooring, epoxy or PU flooring, laser concrete flooring, hybrid type flooring, etc. Now, the pros and cons of each type of above mentioned flooring are mentioned below. Please go through in detail. Prior important considerations. Prior proceeding to any type of flooring, please finalize the followings: free movement floor fatness comparisons, number of drainage points per floor and their locations. It's always better to have drainage in the structure itself by folded slab or beam arrangements at all strategic locations. Provision of the drainage arrangements shall be commensurate with the project requirements. Type of drainage arrangements and their finished level. Planning and identification of proposed panels, their directions and percentage of slopes, sequence of pour, finishing, etc. Placement of construction, expansion and contraction joints, type of finishing on the various locations, say driveway, parking bays, ramps and turnings, etc. Types of concrete finishes or textured, types of angles and gratings to be used, types of prefabricated drains. Now, the type of FM flooring, that is free movement floor flatness comparisons. Comparison table for free movement specifications are furnished below. Please go through in detail. Now let's see the difference between level and flatness of floors. Levels grids of floor. This shall be done prior proceeding with execution on a particular floor. Different types of concrete finishes. Now, for each floor, just plan the drainage plan along with the number of panels and slopes required for appropriate drainage prior proceeding with the execution works. Let's see the different types of drainage arrangements nowadays available. Now, the Trimix or VDC flooring, that is vacuum dewatering concrete flooring. popularly known as VDF.
Hello friends, in this video we are going to discuss about vacuum dewatered flooring, also known as VDF or trimix flooring or monolithic industrial flooring. It was originally invented by Trimix AB, that's why it is called as trimix flooring. So let us understand what is VDF. When concrete is placed, it is vibrated and surplus water present in the concrete is removed with the help of vacuum pump, thereby reducing the water cement ratio to an optimum level. When we remove water immediately after placing the concrete, it leads to improvement in concrete properties such as high strength, durability, longer life, better finish and faster work. This type of floor is suitable for high abrasion and heavy traffic movement. Uses of VDF. VDF can be used in industrial floorings, warehouses, storehouses, factories, concrete roads, sports courts, pharmaceutical companies, parking areas, manufacturing areas, etc. It is also used as a base floor for special finish floorings like epoxy and PU floorings. Now let us understand how this type of flooring is constructed at site. We will start with the base. Generally, 100 mm PCC of M10 grade is laid below VDF. After that, this PCC surface is cleaned and washed to have a proper bonding with VDF. Then a reinforcement steel bars are fixed as per specifications with the provision of dowel bars. If you don't know about dowel bars, then let me tell you. Dowel bars are short steel bars that provide a mechanical connection between slabs. After reinforcement placement, the channels are fixed at a spacing not to exceed 4 meter depending on thickness of VDF. Generally, M20 to M30 grade of concrete is used for VDF depending on load and traffic movement. This concrete is spread and compacted properly using needle vibrators. After that, double beam screed vibrator is used for leveling and compaction of concrete. Double beam screed vibrator consists of high quality steel bars placed at a spacing of 250 mm and a vibrator motor is mounted at the center. All this was up to placing, compaction and proper leveling of concrete. Now the dewatering process starts. For dewatering of concrete, a bottom mat, filter mat and top mat are placed on concrete surface and it is connected to a vacuum pump. When vacuum pump is started, vacuum is created between top cover and filter cover and the water is sucked from the surface of the concrete. When suction is started, the fine cement particles can also be taken away with water. To avoid this, filter mat is used. This dewatering process reduces the water content in concrete by 20%. Hence, slab gets compressed about 2%. This means if the slab thickness is 150 mm, then multiply it with 0.98, so it becomes 147 mm. So while pouring the concrete, we have to take care of this additional 3 mm concrete settlement. Now the question is, for how much time this dewatering shall take place? The answer is approximately 1.5 to 2 minutes per centimeter thickness of the floor. Means for a slab thickness of 150 mm, the dewatering shall be carried out for 22 to 30 minutes. The dewatered concrete is compacted and dried to such an extent that it is possible to walk on it without leaving any footprints. If you want a skid-free finish, then floating operation can be done with the help of floating disc. This ensures closing of pores on the surface. And if you want a smoother finish, troweling operation is done with the help of troweling blades. Repeated passes with disc and blades improves the wear resistance substantially. The concrete expands and contracts constantly with the changes in temperature and it can create cracks in concrete. To avoid this, grooves are made in concrete within 48 hours of placing the concrete. Generally, the groove size is 5 mm wide and 1/3 the thickness of VDF. These grooves are filled with polysulfide or appropriate sealants. After that, the curing shall be done for 28 days. Advantages of VDF. The compressive strength of VDF concrete increases by up to 60%. The compressive strength of VDF concrete is 25% to 45% higher at 28 days as compared to normal concrete. The surface hardness of VDF slab increases by 130%. Cement consumption is reduced by 40% as no cement is required separately for finishing or final touch-up. Abrasion resistance of concrete increases by 60%. By lowering the water-cement ratio, the tendency of shrinkage and subsequent cracking is greatly reduced. The wear resistance of concrete increases. Here, wear resistance means resistance to damage from normal usage. VDF requires less maintenance. The density of VDF is more, hence water permeability is less. The formwork can be removed early and floor can be put to use early. Disadvantages of VDF. The initial cost of VDF is higher as machineries like vacuum pump, power travelers, floaters, screed vibrators are required. For VDF, trained laborers are required. So friends, I hope I have covered all the information about vacuum dewatered flooring in this video.
Now let's understand the each steps in further details live from project sites. Important points to ponder for VDF works. Please go through in detail. Here some pictorial representation of drainage arrangements with grating and finishes on ramps. Indicative cost to complete for VDF works. Screed concrete flooring. RetroPlate, concrete polishing and restoration system. The RetroPlate system. The RetroPlate system is a complete process that revitalizes and strengthens concrete floors. Technical. RetroPlate is a chemically reactive concrete stabilizer that enhances concrete density and hardness, allowing floors to be finished to a high cosmetics marble-like sheen. Application. The RetroPlate concrete polishing system follows these basic steps performed by certified applicators, ensuring that every floor turns out just right. Now, its various benefits. The procedure. Please go through in detail step by step. First step, grind. Then its color. Number 3, densify. And number 4, polish. Let's find out the considerations and benefits being a natural product. Environmentally safe, green and sustainable product. It comes with 10-year warranty. And now let's refer the indicative cost and terms and conditions. Now, the PU and epoxy flooring. The concept. Designated area and specific type of treatments as recommended by the manufacturer. Now let's consider the work area is lowest or basement decks. Let's find out the challenges there. Forces impacting on the multi-story building or car parking. vis-a-vis attributes of good car park design. Very interesting. And now the solutions. Next is intermediate decks. Their challenges and solutions. Subsequently, exposed decks. Let's understand the challenges and solutions once again. Here, the floor specification considerations are ramps, their challenges and solutions. Now, the gist of recommendations for various areas for ready reference. Now let's understand few generally required attributes of these PU or epoxy flooring. Now few technical parameters for contemplation. Now let's understand the brief specification to execute the job. The methodology, substrate requirements and substrate preparations. Expansion joints, application methodology, areas exposed to sunlight, signage and line marking and numbering. Few pictorial representations of various layers, samples of various layers marked in different colors, approximate costs for reference only. Now the new technology, that is the Lazer Screed concrete flooring. Now let's understand its differentiations with conventional VDF. Let's go through the detailed methodology to execute this Lazer Screed concrete flooring. Hybrid type flooring. What are the different combinations we could perform to get these kinds of floorings in our project sites? Now let's understand the drainage considerations in further details. Let's see the various kinds of advanced drainage solutions nowadays available. Safety features of these various kinds of drainage solutions. Now let's visit a project and understand the various kinds of drainage arrangement actual being done at project sites. Here it is upper basement or upper slab level point drainage arrangements. Now it is the lower basement subdrains. Lower basement main drains with some pits and subdrains connections for your ready reference and conceptualization. Thank you for watching. Hope you have found this video useful for your career development, knowledge upgradation, and use in your next project. Further, if you wish to implement the same in your building or project or property and organization and add or earn values, may contact us for further supports. Once again, request you all to subscribe our this informative channel and press bell icon for immediate all future updation and notification. Also share with your friends and contacts you feel will be of their use, because sharing is caring. Thank you all. Hope to see you in next video. Namaskar.